Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Monday, March 20th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Wild Unknown Tarot cards. So we have the Hermit. I definitely need this energy right now. I need to retreat and woosao, like honestly. I'm so burnt out. It's like crazy, you know? And it's like we need to find our light again, our fire. There's our fire with the sun. But I feel like it's just like retreat, pull back, sleep, meditate, woosao, do things for yourself right now. Like, it's just, me, it's the past 2 weeks has just been chaotic. You know what I mean? It's like trying to get back onto that schedule again. You know what I mean? We have the world, so I'm praying this is the end of this chaos. Like me and my girlfriend, it's just like personal life, dreams are crazy, and work life is, you know what I mean? It's just like, can we, can we waving the white flag here, tapping out? Can we just like kind of dial this back a little bit here? You know what I mean? Can we have a break from the chaos? But again, change and transformation. I don't know how much change and transformation needs to happen here, but dang, I'm beginning to feel like that bird. You know what I mean? It's like, shoot. But they are saying we're leaning to the sun. So I feel portal energy. I definitely get that with the sun and with the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands is like your ship is about to come in, but here it's like these are the forces, Holy Trinity. It'd be the forces that hold you together, but they're saying friends that hold you together. You know what I mean? Reflection period where we step into the new moon energy on Tuesday, which will be in Pisces. Then we go into Aries. There's our fire, right? We need to burn up that fire. We need to burn up all that water that we've been consuming here. But I feel like here it's like a lot of healers I've been seeing that the 20th to the 23rd is going to be a highly manifestation time. I'm not going to pretend like I was privy to that knowledge because I wasn't. I do get a bunch of channel dates, and one of them was I actually looked this up before I pulled was March 26th. So that is a date that stood out for me. So I put the dates out there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a new moon forecast because I had to work today. So it just kind of, I've been so burnt out. It's like I needed to catch up on my sleep the last couple of days with personal and everything going on. It's just like, damn, you know, fried. But I feel like this is what they're talking about here. It's just like, when we're just like, damn, universe, we want to tap out, and it's just like you got a little bit more to go, but hopefully, you know, it's just like, could we just like calm it down a little bit now? You know, it's just this. I feel like this is where you got to speak up for yourself. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like the Ten of Wands energy. We're exhausted. It's like don't take anything else on here. So we're gonna start off with the Hermit, solitude and meditation. So things that I mentioned. The ideal of a hermit is not supported in our society, but in the realm of tarot, hermit are highly celebrated and valued creatures. Through meditation, solitude, and stillness, they bring wisdom to all. When this card appears, it's time to step back from the busyness of day to day life and focus on your inner realm. Become more self aware. I feel like this is like I was reading this thing where it's like they're talking about how you get channel messages. So, but when I do a reading, it doesn't always happen for people, but I will get pages of channeled messages. This is when we're connected to our higher self, and for me it's kind of like a daydream state, and I'm just like my hearing goes, and I'm just like listening to universe. Kind of it's like I'm listening to universe, but my actual hearing of the around me, my surroundings goes, and I'm writing, all these messages. What are the cards that they're channeling? So your clair audience will come in. So it's really amazing, honestly, the stuff that comes out. Um, but what a blessing, right? And I feel like this is where, especially with this High Priestess card, I feel like this is where meditation comes in because you're reconnecting with your higher self. You know what I mean? It's just like now you're all like, this world makes us chaotic. Now it's time to bring it back to self. It's time to line up the chakras again, do some energy plucking. I think her name is, I always mess up her name. I think her name is Ella on TikTok. She has a third eye beside her name. She's Australian. She usually has a chicken on her back shelf, and she puts little notes like the chicken's talking, or she has an orb rotating like behind her. She's now brought it in front of her. when she does the energy plucking. So I really like her. I really resonate with her. She's a really great energy. Doing that, plucking the things that don't serve us, leaving them aside, realigning, wonderful things. Be more aware of self. If you're intrigued by meditation, start now. Spend time by yourself. Your inner fire is ready to be lit. It will shine for all to see. And that's the thing. It's just like, you know, when things, that's the thing. It's just like, where's the retreat here? Where do we, where we recharge here? You know what I mean? And usually sleep is my recharge. And it's like, go to bed early, get your sleep. And it's like now the nightmares are, well, it's not nightmares, but it's just the shadow kind of dreams are coming in. And it's just like, come on. You know what I mean? Where it affects you emotionally. You know what I mean? Because it triggers things in you. We go to the world. Wholeness and completion. The world is the final card in the journey of the major arcana. It signifies completion, harmony, and contentment. It's rare to experience this energy, as we usually consume by wanting, needing, and achieving. So when this card appears, contemplate for a moment the idea of being whole. Focus on the image of this card. Close your eyes and envision this radiating energy inside you. What does it feel like? Where is it located? What blocks you from feeling this sense of wholeness each and every day of your life? A lot of us is like our shadow, our fears, of things happening, because our mind goes to these things, what if this, what if that, and it's just like, me, I was talking about this, but I think it was TikTok, and I was just like, I woke up and I had a bad dream, and I'm like, you know what? Even though that dream happened, I'm like, I'm gonna shake it off. I'm gonna have a good day. Every day and every way, my life keeps getting better and better. So I came downstairs, I pour my water, and I put my vitamins in, and collagen and flavor shot. Knocked the glass over, water everywhere, cleaned it up. Okay, even though that happened, happened again. This time I dropped another one right in the water. I'm just like, come on, you know what I mean? But it was just like, even though those things happen, it's like still try to make it a positive day. You know what I mean? Still trying to turn it around. It's just, that's where it's just, it's a choice. Are we going to let, like with my dream, affect me where it ruins the rest of my day? Or am I going to sit there and be like, okay, that was the dream. I understand why they're bringing these messages to me. Or maybe it's something that's trying to come in here. High Priestess has been very potent the past couple weeks. Very, very potent. You know what I mean? And this is like our higher self. This is where we ground our emotions. Me, I know it's lack of sleep. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to this new schedule that I'm on. But it's all like, I went from that to this. And it's just like, I understand I need the training. You know what I mean? That's how you keep, working better and better and achieving more and more. But at the same time, the way that my life is, it's just like there's never enough hours in the day. I feel like I'm constantly chasing my tail and never catching it. So that's why I like the schedule that I went on. When they offered it, I was like, yep, giddy up. I'm there, So it's just like, now we're coming back into alignment, So it's just like, catch up on that sleep. So we have closure and transformation with death. So we get the words closure, we're getting, with the world, I feel like closure as well. We're coming to the end of Pisces season. Things are wrapping up. You know what I mean? No one loves the sight of the death card in a reading. So this is where it's just kind of like, what people think death card is when they don't actually understand it. So don't let the drama distract you from one message. Something of your life needs to end. It needs closure. It will happen voluntary or involuntary. You know what I mean? And we had that happen, and I feel like it had to happen for this person to propel forward. And I hope and pray they do. I keep praying for them. Either way, you will feel a positive transformation begin after the initial forms of suffering have passed. And I thought we were reaching that, but, people are martyrs. Oh, poor me. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, jeez Louise. So, vitality, enlightenment. Imagine for a moment that you're soaking in the warm rays of the sun. It feels nurturing and healing. All your aches and pains just fade away. The sun card brings this amazing energy into your life. Vitality and health abound. While you feel assurance and clarity in all you do, spend some extra time outside today. Be grateful for the radiance of the sun and the life force it gives to all creatures. Here we are actually above zero. God bless for that. And it's just like, you can feel the change in the air. More birds are around and everything like that. We've had lots of crows around right now. So it's just like, you know, it's a beautiful time because spring, is literally happening. You know, you guys know I film ahead of time. With the warmer air, we're opening up our windows. We're getting rid of all that, pent up, air. We're getting rid of the dry heat in the house and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like trying to change up the air. I got some, you know, uh, annuals and put them around the house, to bring in that spring, feeling. We have Passover happening, we have Easter happening, so we have Ramadan happening. So it's just like there's a lot of significant things happening in this time period, of spring, and it's just like it's for a lot of people that's the discipline. For a lot of people they give up things for Lent and everything like that. So it's like doing certain showing our dedication, and discipline. You know what I mean? Because it is a discipline. Like we can't always expect to receive from universe, from Gaia, Yahweh, Yeshua, divine yourself, without sitting there and showing that we have that discipline. That's what Shabbat is for me, especially like when it's been a chaotic week. I was like, oh my gosh, burn up all this negative energy. It's been such a week. I'm like, oh, I'm like, I felt like Sage. Let's walk around the house. Get rid of all this. You know what I mean? But it's just like, that's what we have to say. Like, we wish that our life could always be the Nine of Cups, like the Nightmare Before Christmas said. If only we could bottle this feeling forever. You know what I mean? But it's just like, that's where we learn and thrive. And, this is where it's like when the shoe's on the other foot, how are you going to react? Are you just exactly like this person? Or are you going to be different? So in mystery and psychic wisdom, the high priestess sits in the stillness. From there, she's able to access the realms others pass by without noticing. The vast world of intuition, dreams, and mystery. She uses sense and non-action to harness this power. Sometimes this card appears to remind you to listen more closely to the voice within. Other times it's a sign to look past the obvious, to find what is being kept secret or hidden within a given situation. Not acknowledge the shadows. Shadows are hurtful, man. I'm telling you, those dreams, that really freaked me up. And I'm like, seriously? I'm like, really? I'm tired. I just want to chill. I just want to, get some extra sleep because I don't have to pull cards because I pull cards 5 days a week. And, this is the one day I don't have to get up so early because my card's already done. I was going to get up and do the new moon. I'm like, let me just catch up on my sleep first. Make sure I'm nice and fresh, Something always happens. So I love with the Three of Wands, could mean the Holy Trinity. The meaning is going to mean something different, but I love the fact of this portal. I also like that with the traditional meaning of the Three of Wands is like your ship is about to come in with no harm to none, and so it is. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of us have been going, and I feel like holding us together. You know what I mean? I definitely feel alignment again, too. And that's what I mean. It's just like, look at the colors inside of the portal. It definitely looks like chakras, and it's just like, sitting there and making that combination, they're saying like secret sauce. That's Deborah Silverman's favorite words, secret sauce. And it's just like, sitting there and that's where everything is just working together, flowing together. You know what I mean? It's just like, gotta make time for yourself. Envisioning the future. The Three of Wands indicates you had continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or two good friends. With their help, you formed a sense of self, of your value and morals. And maybe you've seen your values and morals recently. The shoe was on the other foot in a situation and I could see who I am. And I said, that's why I say I'm hatched, because I'm not like everybody else here. You know what I mean? I do what my heart tells me to do. I do what my dad has raised me to be. Yahweh, Yeshua has taught me to be. You know what I mean? To lead with my heart. I don't, that's like they said, don't expect people to do, just because you do it, don't expect others to do it for you. I never expect anything. But you know what I mean? It would be nice if people would sit there and be like, you know what, they were there for me, when I went through it, like, I'm going to be there for them. So, but don't count on it. But now is the time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite, and it's yours. No one else can see through the layers of the light and shadow. So I completely forgot new moon's coming, so maybe that's why these dreams are coming. But you know what I mean? I'm just like, well, I feel like something's coming in here. Maybe that's why those dreams are coming in. Like, and it's hurtful, though. You know what I mean? It's like, that's where it's like we really got to ground ourselves and take our emotions out of this. It's hard to do it when it's such hurtful dreams. But you know what I mean? It's just like, that's the sensitivity of Pisces coming in. Especially if you're like an empress where you lead with love. You lead with Venus. You lead with your heart. You're a nurturer. It's like, it's hard to cut those things. It's hard to take those out of situations when you're those kind of people. You know what I mean? And especially, like I said, like, I can relate with this with my girlfriend. We were talking about this today. It's like work life is doing this. Personal life is doing this. Dreams are just like this. And it's just like, oh my God, there's no escape. You know what I mean? It's just like, usually when work life is great, personal life is crap. When personal life is great, work is crap. You know what I mean? At least dreams, your sleep time is an escapism of that, where you can ground yourself, energize, like, okay, I feel great today. It's going to be a great day. Start on a good foot, It's like, that's why I don't wait for certain time things. It's like, even though I had a bad dream, I'm like, okay, it's just like, I feel like I was just tired, I guess. But it's just like, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. When we sat there, like, as chill, this goes back to childhood trauma. When you're taught you're not, when you have that you're not good enough, no matter what you do. And, even though you've done so much, even though you're doing so much, it's like, even with myself, I remember I worked the night shift and I went straight to the day shift. Like, because I worked Sunday through Thursday. So it's like, finished the night shift, got up midnight, had to be back into work for 8. Got to pull cards. This is my passion. And I'm like, never again say that you're lazy. Even though I did this one shift where I worked from 7 a.m. all the way till 12 a.m. It's like, I always like when I don't get something done, I'm like, oh, it's because you're lazy. I'm like, I'm not lazy. It's like, dang, man. It's like, you got to sit there and prop yourself up. It's not boasting your ego or anything, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, realize who you are and what you do. You know what I mean? You're not looking for prizes or accolades, but it's just like, damn, you a bad bitch. You know what I mean? It's like, pride yourself on who you are and, what you accomplish. You know what I mean? No one else is going to pump you up. Pump up yourself, Sit there and be proud of who you are and what you do. Big or small. Be proud of yourself when you sit there and it's just like when the shoe was on the other foot, it was, crickets. Now that, they're going through it, it's like they expect you to drop everything and do everything. And you are for some bit, but, look after yourself too. You got to look after yourself. Because they ain't going to come dust you off and help you out. They're, you know what I mean? They're going to leave you where you are. You're not useful to me anymore? Bye-bye. They'll step right over you. They don't care. They don't care. No way. They only looking for people to help them out. They don't care. You know what I mean? You'll keep seeing their shadow, shady self come out. That heathen will always come out. Just let them keep flapping their lips. You'll hear it. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Monday, March 20th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. Protect your energy. Love yourself. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card.